Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Spacey did what he said he was going to do. He did actually appear willingly, freely, off his own accord, in the UK, and he's been charged. And he's been let out on unconditional bail. Weird. He's got a hearing for July 16th, and I thought we'd take a look at it, basically. So it's interesting stuff, like I said. This stuff is always interesting. This is the image of him being absolutely mobbed by people and looking somewhat smug as well. This is him in a London court. Again, unconditional bail after he's been charged with actual assault. I've got to be careful with what I say here. I do think it's fascinating stuff. Now, Kevin Spacey appeared at London's Westminster Magistrates Court on Thursday morning, so today, setting the wheels in motion for the first criminal trial in the UK against the actor since allegations of sexual assault first broke in 2017. So at the court, following a roughly 45-minute hearing, it's very just, oh, we just need to do this, like confirm who you are sort of thing. So Deputy Chief Magistrate Tan Ikran concluded by sending the case to the UK Crown Court, giving a July 14th, set for a hearing at Southwark, and he also granted Spacey unconditional bail. I think that's really strange, unless the court decided there was a real risk. Now, I think that the unconditional bail element has only come in because he, willingly went to court, I'm guessing. And also, it would be weird of Kevin Spacey now to be like, oh, you've charged me, I'm just not coming back. You know? It would be weird of him to do it. And the judge did say, I've not been persuaded there's a real risk. And it does sound like Kevin Spacey knows something to get out of this. So, media circus cramped outside, journalists having already queued for hours in advance for one of the limited space inside. Spacey wore a blue suit, white shirt, blue suede shoes and glasses. Spacey arrived in a chaotic swarm of cameras, with him entering through the court's front entrance rather than being given any special treatment. And you know what? It looks like he's loving it. And maybe he is. Because he's not, acting any... Well, sort of acting, but not really. Now, once inside, he confirmed his name, address, and had the 5 specific charges read out to him. The 4 charges involve 3 counts of sexual assault against 3 men, 2 in March 2005, 1 in August 2008, and another in 2013, in late May. The Crown Prosecution Service also detailed there was 1 charge of causing a person to engage in penetrative sexual activity without consent. That is basically rape. Again, be careful, YouTube loves to demonetize. That's basically rape, ladies and gents, but how we classify that against men is not the same as you do against women, so that's what that is. It's rape, I believe. Key players in the room included legal defence lead Patrick Gibbs QC and prosecutor Natalie Dawson. Spacey entered accompanied by a team of 3 lawyers, including 1 from the US. Spacey's defence said he strenuously denied any and all allegations, but said that he needs to answer these charges if he wants to proceed with his life. It genuinely sounds like he knows something. Like how we can just get out of it. Apparently. I mean, why would you... The thing is, why would you randomly appear? You don't have to. Yeah, there's extradition and stuff like that, but he didn't have to. He released a statement. He said, I'm going to turn up anyway. He did turn up, and now he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's fine. Sounds like he knows something. Now, much of the hearing was dedicated to Spacey's bail, with Dawson arguing that given the severity of the sentence, were he to be found guilty, it is reasonably foreseeable that he would not return to the UK. Which is actually, this is what I mean, that's a fair argument to be had by, for him to not get unconditional bail. But Gibbs stressed the fact that Spacey had so far cooperated with all legal requirements, spending several hours being interviewed by the police in the US and turning up voluntarily, as he promised last month, for the hearing. He also played heavily on the fact that his work depended on him being able to travel to the US and outside of the UK. Which does make sense. You know, he does need to be doing this for, you know, I mean, that is his job, isn't it, right? And he says, well, what's he going to do if he doesn't answer the charges? Where is he going to go? Where is he going to hide? Gibbs said. Is he to be incarcerated in his flat in London, unable to work, unable to audition to work? He added that Spacey couldn't audition on end via computer, and his family's in the US. His 9-year-old dog, his 9-year-old dog is in the US. His dog, I mean, dogs are super important. I just find that to be funny, a statement to be read in court, but never mind. Aside from dealing with the formalities, Spacey remained silent throughout the hearing, sat alone in the dock. He left the court at roughly 11 a.m. To an even more chaotic media scrum, as security were forced to keep cameras back in order for him to enter a waiting car. So Spacey's appearance and an impending UK trial that is not expected to take place until at least 2023, so an initial hearing, etc., marks the next chapter for the two-time Oscar winner, who in 2017 found himself accused of numerous counts of harassment and assault in the wake of the Me Too movement. So following the allegations, which in the US included the actor Anthony Rapp, who accused the actor of making advances towards him in 1986, when Rapp was 14. Netflix cut ties with him, removing him from House of Cards, and shelving the film Gore, and then also he was removed and reshot in All the Money in the World. So this is an interesting turn of events. I mean, he's turned up. He looks very smug about it. He doesn't seem to care that much. Doesn't seem that way anyway. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of this, what you make of this. Personally, I think he knows something where he can just get off. It just doesn't seem... No other option seems logical to me, personally. So let me know what you think. Cheers, guys. Take care. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out my Teespring store. Supporting the channel via this way does go a long way. But also, not only that, you do get to wear some awesome merch. These are one-of-a-kind designs designed for me by my graphic designer. We, of course, have our Clown World line, which is in mugs, hoodies, t-shirts. We've got Space Jeebus. And then for something a little bit different, we, of course, have right down at the bottom right here, we have our Pulsar GTIR. Also, ladies and gentlemen, consider checking out and supporting my second channel, which is Car Nonsense. This is a vlog and car channel. You can find links to this in the description box, along with my Teespring. Please do consider supporting.